What is up? Risk takers. Welcome to the Kill Pete Strategy. I'm Pete. I'm playing Risk. And this is Airship. Exponential capitals. Do we want a pocket cap? Probably. That seems fine. That's a terrible cap for blue. What an atrocious turd. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are your real choke blizzards. And this sort of, but not really. So the top of the map goes here. And then the right-hand side goes here. And it's pretty much open. Don't really have anything fancy other than that. So expo caps. It's going to be very important to get cards. Okay, we see green is nice. We see blue is nice. We don't see white. I am the clit commander. NXS fan says this is a strong contender for the best Phil Collins song. So I'm a bit of a Phil Collins snob. So I like a lot more of the B-sides, but I feel you. Top Pete Iscarius, yes. I'm coming down. Coming down for the kill. We take out the top and snowball, if possible. I love Phil Collins too, man. The green cap would have pissed me off. Why? I think it's a reasonable cap, no? How do you not cap in a pocket on this map? Uninevitable? Well, it depends on how big of a pocket you want. How deep of a kuka? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we take a turn 1+3. I like it. Blue took a small pocket. I don't think he did. I don't even think he took his bonus. Yep. The cucaracha. The clit is real. It's the female orgasm. That's a myth. Oh, man. If you're not making her cum, Bernie, you're not working hard enough, sir. Get to work. Blue's definitely sniping because no one's capping there. Unless you're a stinky card and pass for 3 hours. Well, card and pass for 3 hours won't work on Expo, so. Don't think he's doing that. Moist Lad. What a stupid name. You could erase your biggest regret. Should you, and what would it be? So I don't waste any brain space on regret anymore. I'm happy to say that whatever happened in my past, positive or negative, it's made me a man I'm proud to be. So I own my mistakes, and, you know, hopefully we don't have to repeat them, but I don't want to undo anything in my past, man. Have you ever seen trouser snake? Every morning, Cress. Every morning. Amen to no regrets. 100%, man. You can't waste your time living in the past, you know? Live in the moment. Enjoy your life. Build whatever it is that you can build. Yeah, that made exactly no sense. White isn't happy. I'm not surprised. GG Blue. Todd says, I don't know how to let go of regret. Okay. Well, how about this? How about this idea? So right now, you and I are having a somewhat synchronous conversation that's happening now, right? Happening in the present moment. Whenever it was this thing occurred that you regret also happened in the present moment. but now it is in the past. And that past moment is gone. It is a fiction. It's gone forever. Never going to get it back, right? In a similar way, the future is a fiction. The future may occur in the way you think it is. It will occur in some way, but we don't necessarily know in what way. So in a similar way that the past is fiction, the future is fiction. The only time that really exists is now. And if you're going to waste the now, the only time you have in a fiction, then you're going to spend it not living your life. You're going to spend it dwelling on what could have been. And that's how you get past it. You realize that the only real time is now. And do whatever you want. Live your life, be happy or be miserable. That's cool. You're entitled to feel how you fucking feel. I'm not suggesting we should deny how we feel. I think you should embrace how you feel. You should process it fully. You should understand it and move through it. But I dare say, wasting the now on what could have been or what could be or what was, I got no time for that. That's what I'm thinking. The agree is cool. I'm just trying to answer Todd's question. We're chatting, right? We're all just chatting. Questions are good. I'm not trying to preach. Seriously. Your mileage will certainly vary, right? I'm a different man than you all, so figure it out for yourselves. But ask a question, get an answer. Stetson says, what is your take on transhumanism? Elective, cybernetics, bioengineering, etc. I think it's inevitable. I think we smell our own farts a bit when we suggest that we exist in some way other than that of the cyborg already. We are, I'm wearing a shirt that existed in the idea of a person that was then created. I'm wearing, a ring around my finger to measure my sleep and my heart rate current. Like this, I'm already living the transhuman life, and it gets more absurd. To what extent are we going to allow technology to, should I attack purple? I wonder, Bob Seeger. I'm thinking about it. I think I just expanded and let purple expand. If it comes to bite me, it bites me. Because we're going to get to that one point quick. Scale says the past is perfect where it's at. I like that. I like that a lot. Is Classifix my top 3 favorite settings? What are my top favorite settings like right now these days? Probably negotiation game. I love my Thursday show so much that I'm trying not to overdo it. I try to only shoot it once a week because I don't want to squeeze the juice out of it. I want to really enjoy it. Guess what's purple on now? 10. So far, snowball out the pocket is the line, but purple eventually impacts green. Crescent says huge numbers of people's existence has depended on the integration of technology and biology for a long time. Yeah, that's a bit of a more efficient way of saying what I was saying. That my thoughts on I try not to moralize. I try not to take a moralistic perspective on, especially on technology. I think our technology is kind of it's our nature. It's what we do as an organism. Hey, Lloyd, thank you so much, man. We got 5 gifted subs from Lloyd. Thank you. Similar with the conversation around AI. People mistakenly moralize about the AI in the sense that there's this illusion that AI is somehow evil, whereas the tool is amoral. It is the people using the tool for immorality that makes it evil. And we should not discount that, right? We should realize that we must lay blame at the feet of those responsible. Those truly responsible for doing evil. What are some things I'm trying to forget? I'm not trying to forget. I think, so I was digging through my garage today, Spud, and I'm cleaning stuff out. I'm trying to throw out things. I found my very first ever bong. It's a Death, the Grim Reaper. It's a ceramic Death, and he's holding the bowl in front of him. And years ago, that bong was in the garage, and it was full of water, and it froze, and it shattered, and we glued it back together, and that fucking stank-ass glue, it was never the same. We never wanted to smoke out of it. It was so disgusting, right? Like chemically smell. You don't want that, right? I mean, it was gross in the best of times. It was even grosser after that happened. But I kept this thing. Probably how old? I kept the thing for more 20 years. It's in my garage, and I'm just like, okay, it's time. I don't need this. I'm never going to use it again. I'm never going to smoke out of it again. So what are we going to do? Right? We're no longer going to have that keepsake. We're no longer going to have that thing to look at and remember and be reminded of those times. And that's okay. Because some things are okay to forget. And this is kind of what I'm going through right now. It's like I'm trying to figure out what of my absolute fucking mountain of possessions. I've never gotten rid of anything. I have all of the things I've ever owned. Bong water freezing garage sounds very Canadian. Indeed. I am's what I am's. So that's it, right? It's like, what are the things that are okay to forget? And what are the things that are okay to get rid of? Because I don't need it all. Those times are great. They were also terrible. Pete, are you still jacked? Nah. I'm losing weight though. I'm getting myself in a little bit better shape. So I think we have to do inverse pyramid here. Do you think robots will ever be fully alive like us, or get beyond our reach? I mean, I think it depends on how you define fully alive. Where on earth could Blue be that he's not defeated? I mean, short answer, no. I think part of how I understand life is that it is a biological thing. Spud's lurking. All right, man. Nice to see you. Hope you go on later. This guy's got a lot of fucking troops. Does Blue ever fortify? I'm not sure what Blue's doing. How greedy of me? I was trying to hit the white kill. I haven't done push-ups in so long. Yeah, the push-up cam broke. You ain't lying about Airship hunt kills being way different. So hard. So hard to find kills, man. Okay, so wherever white was, there was a bomb just got set off there. Okay, and red hasn't been able to, or not red, purple hasn't been able to expand for some reason. Did the cam break or did the push-ups break? No, the cam broke. I mean, I could still do push-ups, like fucking. But like the thing I was worried about happened, right? As I became a fat dude who fucking sits on a chair all day instead of working outside. How you doing, Hannah Varian? Hello. This one's got to be up there amongst the most 90s sounding songs. This fucking big band, I Became One of Us, one of the people. I know. I mean, I'm trying to keep in somewhat good shape, but I no longer work outside. So Petro says, I feel the need to keep possessions as a large part of the timeline of us growing up. Speaking for myself, my parents are coming out of the generation of have-nots where everything was valuable. Yep, you keep everything. And for us, it's sentimental value. Yeah, well, so I used to, when I was focusing on the past, when I had depression, I used to really dwell, and I used to look backwards and have a lot of nostalgia. And I don't anymore. So I don't need it, right? I want to turn it into resources and use those resources to take care of my family. Do we fear death or do we fear non-existence? Ooh. Well, I think both, right? You're wired for survival. So you're wired to fear. Man, Blue's just a new player who stuck around, huh? Okay, we find yellow's capital. So green's trapped behind yellow. Where is blue at? Blue deserves second just for grit. I mean, he played terribly, though. He capped terribly. He played terribly. I don't think he deserves shit. So that's 1. That's 2. This is 3. This is 4. So there's only 2 caps we don't know about. And I bet you they're up here. I bet you it's something like this. That's my prediction for the caps. That's why I'm being allowed to exist on the left-hand side, and that's why blue was as well. This is an absolute banger. I agree. I love this song. Crescent says, I love that one of the guys in the Boss Tone is called the Boss Tone, and his job is just to dance. I didn't know that. But okay, we've lost Perpy. All right, let's see if my read. Ooh, and the bot gets the blue kill. and oh my goodness, what is going on? Arcus is caring about who gets second is the first mistake you're making. I don't care. I'm trying to win the game. What is yellow? How does yellow play this? Ray says, I heard a lot of the Boss Tones before they came big with that song. Nice. Oh, was that a green fail killed? I see. Green fail killed purple. Cool. Okay. We got a big set from yellow. This is a big turn for yellow. This is kind of like this turn is the linchpin of his game. Okay, and he went that way. Let's go. Do we own our bodies, our minds, or neither? Oh, that's a great way of asking that. So, own. No, we rent, right? We give it back. We rent. Safe to say, we rent, right? I think of anything. So if you split yourself up into the body, which dies, so we rent, the mind, which I think is attached to the body, and then the spirit, whatever you want to call it, the observer, the Atman, the soul, I think that is eternal. I think we own our soul. There goes green. Okay, so yellow hit. Okay, so I mean, let's see what we're dealing with in here. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so green just quit. They didn't quit for any good reason. Okay. Manifesting a 3-card trade right now. Let's see. Hey, manifested. Look at that. Look at the manifestation. And hits the 21. Guards me. And guards the yellow kill, notably. All right. 23. Well played. He's like, I don't want to roll a 10 cap to hit this fucking guy. But you're gonna. Wait. Oh, it goes positive. What are you bitching about when you go positive on cap rolls, son? You think you're crying from that? You're going to cry even harder when you realize I got a set on 3, bruh. We got there, friends. Fuck yeah. That was a great game. Who requested these settings? Thank you for the suggestion. Very fun Expo caps on Airship. Defeating 2 novices, a beginner, and 2 experts. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.